Hey everyone! In this video, I'm showing you a list of some awesome ROM hacks of 2025. This is purely based on my opinion and what I personally enjoyed. If you love ROM hacks like me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more videos like this. Now, let's get straight into the list. Pokémon Team Rocket Jessy and James version, GBA, is a wild and refreshing twist on the classic Pokémon adventure. This time, you're not the hero, you're the villain. In this fan-made ROM hack, you finally get to experience life on the other side as a full-fledged member of Team Rocket, following direct orders from Giovanni, the ruthless boss himself. You'll team up with the iconic duo Jessy and James, and see the world through their eyes, stealing Pokémon, taking on dangerous missions, and facing off against none other than Ash and Pikachu in an unforgettable storyline. The game throws you right into the heart of the criminal underworld, where your loyalty, strength, and cunning are constantly tested. What makes this version so special is how it fully immerses you into the Team Rocket life. You don't just fight for badges, you rise through the ranks, execute Giovanni's missions, and prove that you're not just another grunt. The storyline is darker, the atmosphere more intense, and every mission feels personal. The events are packed with surprises and moral twists that make you question what good and evil even mean in the Pokémon world. The gameplay feels incredibly fresh, featuring custom maps, brand new events, and an updated Pokémon roster that spans multiple generations. The trainers you face actually think. The battle AI is smart and tactical, forcing you to plan your moves carefully. There are also secret events and rare encounters scattered throughout the world. And at one point, in the Lily Cove City Mall, I somehow ended up getting a Rayquaza. Yeah, you heard that right. And that's just one example of how unpredictable and crazy this game can get. The region itself feels alive, filled with danger, ambition, and mystery. Every area carries that Team Rocket flavor, but darker tone, richer storytelling, and a constant sense of tension as you carry out missions for Giovanni. You'll encounter legendary Pokémon, iconic anime characters like Ash and Pikachu, and see the Pokémon world from a completely new perspective. The deeper you go, the more you realize that this isn't just another fan game. It's a story about power, loyalty, and what it truly means to be part of something bigger, even if it's on the wrong side. Though the game is entirely in Spanish, that hasn't stopped players from diving in, because the atmosphere, pacing, and story direction are simply that good. Pokémon Team Rocket Jessy and James version is still being discovered and refined by fans, but it already stands out as one of the most creative and story-driven ROM hacks ever made. If you've ever wanted to know what it feels like to serve Team Rocket, rise through its ranks, and challenge the heroes of the Pokémon world head-on, this is the game you've been waiting for. In Pokémon Slowpink version, you dive into a revamped Hoenn journey, where your starter choice is refreshingly different. Instead of the usual trio, you pick between Pikachu, Eevee, or Slowpoke. The game restricts the Pokédex to Gen 1 Pokémon, plus their baby forms and regional variants up to Gen 7, creating a nostalgic yet modernized experience. Gameplay has been overhauled with quality-of-life features. You get a dark UI theme, reusable TMS, a following Pokémon mechanic, a modern EXP share toggle, and the ability for your traveling partner Pokémon to use field moves if the HM is in your bag. Everything is complete and polished. All 180 Pokémon in the regional decks are obtainable. Bugs like crashes in the Safari Zone have been addressed in version 1.6. And the hack is flagged as finished. Pokémon Heart and Soul brings the beloved Johto region, and the Kanto postgame, into the GBA era via the Emerald engine, blending in portions of Gen 2 and Generation 4 while upgrading many mechanics to modern expectations. From the moment you start, you'll feel the nostalgia of the classic Johto story. Gyms, Elite Four, Kimono Girls, Yucine, and more. But the execution is polished. The region feels alive. Route palettes shift. Wild Pokémon appear in the overworld. And you've got a day-night cycle with varied encounters. What truly stands out is how much quality of life and modern tweaks have been integrated while respecting the classic feel. You get a following Pokémon feature, so your starter or other chosen Pokémon walks behind you. HMs no longer have to be taught to a Pokémon to use them, and you've got toggle options for things like the Fairy type, Physical/Special Split, Auto Run, and Fast Surf. Trainer teams are more varied, encounters feel smarter, and the level curve is improved so the game flows smoother than many older hacks. The music is one of the highlights. The hack uses the soundtrack from the era, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and mixes in fresh arrangements that fit the GBA format beautifully. Background tracks, gym themes, town music, everything has been remixed and pulled in so that while you're playing on a GBA engine, you still get those rich Heart Gold Soul Silver vibes.